It's me again, back with another video. And since it's Halloween season, do y'all like my shirt? But for today's video, I'm gonna be telling y'all about a very spooky story that happened to me some years back. So grab your popcorn, grab your bag of chips, grab whatever it is, and let's get started. So a few years back when I was in middle school, my family and I lived in Houston, Texas. Great, amazing place to live. Like H-Town. And my mom had this salon that she braided hair at, you know, for like, this was her business. It was her pride and joy. And just like any business, you gotta advertise. You gotta let people know that you're here. Get your flyers out. Do what you gotta do. Let people know your business is there. So every day after school, my mom will get my sister and I, and she'll say, here's like a stack of flyers. Go out in the neighborhood. Stay together. Go out in the neighborhood and pass out these flyers. Put it on people's windshields. Give it to people when you see them. Just give it to them. Get these flyers out. So, you know, my sister and I were like, yeah, sure, no problem. So as the sun was setting down on that chilly night, we hit the road. And as we were going, me being the competitive person that I was, you know, I turned passing flyers into a competition. So I was like, I bet you can't pass out as much flyers as I can. And she was like, yes, I can. Of course I can. And I was like, I bet. Let's go. So we hit the road. We started. She took the first car she saw. I took the second car. She took the next person that was coming by. I took the next person. And it was just this race. We were going. And as we were moving as fast as possible, as fast as possible, the sun was going down. And it was getting darker and darker and darker. But I was so focused on winning, y'all. I wanted to win. I didn't know what I was going to be winning, but I wanted to win. So, you know, me being careless, there was this car. It was a dark blue Dodge truck. Looked perfectly nice. It was shiny. It was a dope car, whatever you want to call it. And I noticed as I got closer to the car, my sister stopped in her tracks. She didn't want to move any further. But I was like, oh, you're just a punk. I don't know why I was calling her a punk, but it was the first word that came to mind. I was like, you know what? If you don't want to get the car, I'll get the car. So I got closer and I got closer to the car. And it was almost as nature got silent. Like the crickets got silent. Everything just went mute. You know what? I was like, I gotta get this flyer out. So I go to the car. I pick up the windshield wipers. I put the flyer under the windshield wipers. I put the windshield wipers back down. And I smiled because I was like, yes, I did it. I don't know what was so accomplishing about putting that flyer in that window. But I was like, yes, I did it. And my sister was just silent. And I looked at her and I was like, dude, what's the problem? She was like, Eunice. I was like, what? She goes, Eunice. I was like, what? I don't think that car is empty. I looked at her like, you're crazy. You lost your mind. How is the car not empty? The car is perfectly pitch black. How is it not empty? She was just like, Eunice, look in the car. The car is not empty. So, you know, I turned around and I was like, stop it. The car is empty. And, you know, I looked like I was like staring dead into this windshield. And I was like, look, the car is completely empty. Before I could even finish, I noticed these two beady eyes that just seemed to be staring into my soul. They just looked at me like dead on. The next thing I noticed was the mustache. It was those mustaches that go this way. And it just stared at me. And there was like a split second where we just stared at each other. And I don't know why I had a late screaming reaction, but it was late. My sister and I just went, ah! Threw the flyers everywhere. Didn't even care. Just threw the flyers. Just dropped them all wherever they were. And ran as fast as we could to get back home. And when I say we ran, we ran. This wasn't no horror movie running where, you know, you run and then like somebody trips and it's like, go on without me. Go on without me. No, we did that African running. We ran like we were running for our lives. We had a destination we wanted to go to and we ran. We ran. And when it was finally safe, we stopped. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stop running when it's safe. But we stopped. And my sister said, Eunice, how did you not notice somebody was in the car? Yeah, the car was pitch black. I swear it was like the person kind of like appeared into the car. Because that car was empty when I got there. But you know what? I was just like, you know what? It's whatever. Let's move on. And we went home. And we lived happily ever after. But to this day, I still think about that man in that car. And to this day, I still wonder how that man got into the car. To this day, I want to know who that man was and why he was staring at me. To this day, I wonder if that man was a ghost who appeared out of nowhere. I really want to know. But thank you, you guys. That was the end of story time with Eunice. I hope you enjoyed my spooky tale. I really hope you did, and I hope it gets you even more into the Halloween spirit. But until next time, you guys, ciao!